Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Madras Political Review. And I'm a host, Muralidharan. We're going to discuss the order which came in a Savukku case yesterday in detail. Most of you would have read about the order. Some of them are posting the portions of the order in the social media. But there are a few things still unanswered. So I would like to start this video with a caveat saying, is this order legally tenable? Now, that's for the senior counsels and the law pundits to answer, because I'm going to talk about it end of the video, which will make more sense. So, during the Christmas and New Year vacation, Savukku Shankar's mother goes with two petitions to Madras High Court, which was heard by Lordship Subramaniam and Lordship Dhanapal. And she says, they arrested my son. I don't know his whereabouts because he's not in the regular cell blocks where you keep them with the rest of the prisoners. He's been put in solitary confinement. A solitary confinement, if you do some mischief inside the pulal, like fighting with the inmates or somebody else, then only you will be punished by putting in solitary confinement. So why is he in solitary confinement is one petition. The other petition is being placed with a stent in his heart, and he's a heart condition as well as he's diabetic, so he needs treatment. So please give me an interim bail so that he can come out and undergo treatment. Now, Lordship Subramaniam knows about Savukku Shankar because in 2024 he had caused one of his Gundas petitions. Gundas to quash petition. He had quashed it. Now, while quashing that petition, he had literally tutored the state about Article 19(1)(a). What is dissent? And what is dissent in the era of social media? How should the state react to such dissent? Take it positively and correct yourself. 50 pages plus. He has literally tutored them. And in fact, in that judgment, he had bold-faced and made them highlighted the portion state had to read. State did not read. That's why he was upset. So when he pronounced this order of interim bail, he considered again the dissent, not just medical ground. Dissent getting curtailed. The state is targeting a YouTuber or the video journalist. He was upset that again he is being targeted. And there was some heraphary which happened in Saidapet hospital. In Savukku Shankar's case, they didn't want to remand him, saying that he's not fit. Later on, they cajoled him or did something, and he gave a certificate saying that Savukku Shankar is fit to be remanded. So he read all that stuff which was placed before him. And Lordship Subramaniam awarded a 3-month interim bail from 26/12 to 25/3. After that, he has to surrender himself to the prison warden at the puller. So this is the simple order. Now, opposing this, the state went on appeal. Now, what did they do? They filed a petition. Their grievance were simply this. So they were co-accused along with Savukku Shankar. You have Malati and Nitish. These are two other people who come in his videos every evening. So the co-accused, Nitish, was getting interrogated in Saidapet. I believe on that day, when the interrogation went for several hours, Savukku Shankar came and we kidnapped him. And that's one of their grievance, this saying that Savukku Shankar disrupted the interrogation. And later on, Savukku Shankar's house, when they were searching, they found some iPhone covers and they're saying they wanted the iPhones. They want to confiscate from Savukku. Basically, they want to know who's talking, who's giving you information. Savukku Shankar somehow hid these two phones. So later on in a video after coming out on bail, he was teasing the cops saying, were you looking for these two iPhones? Oh, sorry. So this is also part of their complaint. And they said this guy was supposed to be in medical bail. And he went to Kaveri for treatment one day. After that, he moved out to Kamaksha Hospital where he got admitted for treatment, but we're not sure about what kind of treatment he was taking. So the whole thing looks like, some kind of bana. So they said, okay, this is what is happening. And I'm also surprising that, so much of concern for Savukku's health, that to Chennai police. Now, so the court, they didn't cancel the bail. Instead, they added, imposed few more conditions, saying that Savukku Shankar has to go for a full medical checkup with the dean of Rajiv Gandhi Hospital on 2/2/2026. And on 3/2/2026, the Rajiv Gandhi Hospital has to give them the reports in a sealed count. He should not speak about the crime number 519 of 2025. That's the ongoing case where he's on this interim bail. And he should not discuss with the co-accused, that is Nitish and the lady, what's her name, Malati. So, which means He should not communicate with them, through phones, electronically, or in person, etc. Which means he will not be able to sit with them and make those videos. So that's a problem. That's lacking in the whole thing. So that's as good as a gag. Okay, a gag extended so that he'll not be able to make videos. Now coming back to the caveat which I had mentioned in the beginning of the video, the brass tacks. There are three issues. One, Malati is living with Savukku Shankar. So how will Savukku Shankar prove it to the police that he did not discuss anything with her, communicate anything with her? Two, a divisional bench passes an order granting him interim bail, which is normally appealed in the Supreme Court. Three, clause 4 of para 21, any violation of the above conditions shall be viewed seriously and may result in cancellation of interim bail without further reference to the court. That means the police can take action, can cancel the bail without any reference to the court. So these are the questions I have, learned senior counsels and law pundits. Is this order tenable? Thank you very much for listening.